Hello, this is Aaron Mean of SG Gaming Info, and welcome to my video review of Spooky Squid's Russian Subway Dogs. Russian Subway Dogs is a 2D arcade game where you take on the role of a Russian subway dog, who must scare passengers off the Russian underground into dropping food for you to eat. While the idea behind the game is rather straightforward, it can be rather challenging, especially the campaign mode, which simply throws you into the deep end and expects you to swim. In the game's campaign, you are commanded by Playable Cat and some kittens that seem to love playing around. I mean, at one point they draw subway lines in crayon to confuse Playable Cat. The aim of the campaign is to traverse the main subway lines off the Russian underground, collecting food to stay alive. But while this sounds easy in practice, it isn't. To complete a level, you need to earn at least a passing grade and collect up to 3 bones per level. These bones are gained by completing specific missions given to you by Playable Cat. These missions can range from simple tasks such as not being hit by a babushka to more challenging tasks such as getting a 7 times or higher vodka juggle. While collecting food is your ultimate goal, be it shawarma or a nice juicy American burger, the game likes to change things up by awarding extra points for eating food in the air, cooking the food by making a vodka bottle land on a person carrying food, and juggling the food. So, simple things first, how do you make people throw food and vodka away? Well, the answer is simply sneak up behind them and barking. Nothing makes a man throw his food in terror more than a dog's bark. Now you might be thinking this just sounds all too easy, you just need to collect food until the time runs out. Well, as you progress further into the campaign, rival dogs start appearing, such as Dobermans who will take any food they see on the ground, and Poodles who will jump for any food they see flying across the platform. So, does the game offer any other modes apart from the campaign? Well, the game has an endless mode where you can try and survive for as long as possible, i.e. not starving to death. The endless mode is a rather good way to get to grips with the game, as I found it a little more forgiving than the campaign. In regards to playable characters, the main character is a Russian dog, but you can unlock additional characters. These include the Playable Cat, a raccoon, and a number of dogs from various indie games and comics. Now, I haven't really spoken about the controls, so let's talk about them now. The control scheme is pretty simple, arrow keys to move and Z and X to bark and jump. While the control scheme is simple, I did notice the arrow key makes finer movements such as aiming jumps rather difficult. However, there is a way to get better control of your dog, and that is using a controller. I used my Xbox One controller, and while I did still notice some problems, the issue of finer movement was almost fully eliminated. In regards to issues with Russian subway dogs, there aren't any major flaws with the game. But with that said, the missions provided to you at the beginning of the campaign tend to be far more challenging than one might expect, with the game expecting you to be proficient right from the start. The second issue is more on the technical side, with the game failing to support mouse control on the menu screen and a bare bones graphics menu that lacks even resolution options. In terms of graphics, the game's pixel art felt rather relaxing, as I found it helped to alleviate any frustration the game created. In terms of audio, Peter Chapman does a great job with a mixture of Russian and old arcade style music. So, in conclusion, Russian Subway Dogs is an enjoyable 2D arcade style game. The campaign offers a decent challenge, and the pixel art style will make you relaxed and want to play more. With that all said, I give Russian Subway Dogs a score of 8 out of 10, with the game's pros being its pixel art style and a decently challenging campaign mode. The game's con is the controls can be a bit stiff. Thank you for watching. Please like, favorite and subscribe. For more gaming information, please visit sggaminginfo.com, and do not forget to like our Facebook page at facebook.com/sggaminginfo and follow us on Twitter at sggaminginfo.